The next revolution in armored warfare isn't just armor or firepower. It's the crew shrinking to two, while the machine grows smarter.
For generations, tanks relied on 3 or 4 crew members. Now designers ask what happens when one seat disappears. Smaller crews promise easier staffing, faster training pipelines, and reduced long-term personnel strain.
Automation isn't just an upgrade. It becomes a silent crew member handling tasks humans used to do. Cameras replace periscopes, extending vision beyond steel and widening awareness without extra heads inside the hull. Stabilization and automated gun laying reduce physical workload and speed up target alignment.
Auto-tracking can hold a target while the crew makes the decision, compressing seconds that used to cost lives. Autoloaders proved one big lesson. A machine can replace a human task if reliability is uncompromising. A 2-person crew often merges roles, demanding sharper division of attention, not just fewer people. The risk isn't only enemy fire. It's cognitive overload when 2 people must process what 4 once handled. The Beth systems don't replace judgment. They filter noise, letting humans decide faster and with less confusion. Sensor fusion turns scattered inputs into one picture, reducing the number of eyes needed inside the vehicle. When vehicles share data instantly, each tank doesn't need to discover threats alone.
In modern armor, the commander becomes a data manager, curating information while staying combat ready.
The driver's role expands. Navigation, route discipline, and avoidance become part of survival against modern sensors.
Predictive diagnostics can reduce crew burden by catching problems before they become mission-ending failures.
More automation means more electronics, and electronics depend on stable power in harsh environments.
Software becomes a battlefield variable. Updates improve capability, but reliability must never be assumed.
As automation grows, training shifts from muscle memory to systems mastery and decision speed.
Computers handle endless micro-decisions, stabilizing, filtering, tracking, so humans can focus on intent.
The crew doesn't just operate a tank anymore. They manage a workflow under pressure.
Early warning matters. Automation can spot patterns faster than tired human eyes.
Automated cues can recommend evasive actions, smoke, reposition, conceal, before a threat locks in. With fewer people, communication must be cleaner. Every second of confusion is amplified.
Automation can reduce crew tasks, but it increases technical depth. Maintenance becomes more specialized.
In emergencies, fewer hands can mean faster movement, yet also less redundancy if one person is hurt or overwhelmed.
Smart designs assume contested signals. Local autonomy matters when networks become unreliable.
2-person crews demand strong fallback modes. When automation fails, humans must still finish the mission safely. The hardest part isn't technology, it's trust, built through repetition and proven reliability.
Designers now prototype crew stress in software long before the first vehicle touches dirt.
Field tests reveal what simulations miss: vibration, fatigue, and the chaos of real terrain.
Navigation assistance reduces mental load, helping 2 people move safely while scanning for threats.
Stabilization is quiet automation, turning rough ground into usable firing opportunities.
Some designs concentrate the crew in a smaller protected volume, relying on sensors for external awareness.
Remote turrets can reduce exposure, but they demand flawless sensors and resilient processing.
At night, automation can extend senses, but dependence grows when human eyes can't verify what screens show.
Good automation isn't louder, it's quieter, showing only what matters now.
In 2-person crews, Winning can mean shaving seconds from the detect-to-act loop. With fewer humans, redundancy shifts into hardware and code, backup sensors, backup processes, backup options.
Two-person crews are a bet on automation staying reliable, on training staying sharp, and on humans staying ahead of the machine's limits.
Fewer crew can enable smaller silhouettes, less targetable volume, and potentially lower weight.
Designers may trade crew space for survivability, better protection, better isolation, better resilience. Automation also protects the crew, detecting hazards and responding faster than humans can react. Automation can control dangerous processes, locking, sequencing, monitoring, reducing risk inside tight spaces. With fewer crew, communications can overwhelm, so interfaces must triage and simplify. Hands-free controls can reduce friction, letting two people do more without becoming slower.
When crews shrink, single points of failure become unacceptable. Backups must be real, not decorative.
Two-person crews require better ergonomics. Fatigue management becomes a design requirement. Smaller crews can strain endurance. Doctrine must account for rest cycles and support teams. Reducing crew inside the tank often increases support outside it. Specialists become part of the system.
Automated coaching accelerates learning. Feedback becomes immediate, measurable, repeatable.
Responsible automation builds in confirmation, fast decisions, but deliberate control. Cities multiply threats and signals. Two-person crews need automation to keep pace with the environment.
Clear authority rules matter. Two people must never fight the same system in the same second.
Filtering prevents panic. Automation should reduce noise, not create it.
External sensors extend the crew, giving two people perspective they could never gain through armor alone.
Automation helps coordination scale. Fewer people inside each vehicle, more cohesion across the unit.
As drone threats grow, automation helps spot the smallest danger before it becomes a top attack surprise.
More computing means more heat, and thermal discipline becomes part of the automation story. Two-person crews aren't just a design choice. They shape doctrine, training, and how allies operate together.
Many forces face manpower pressure. Automation becomes a way to keep fleets active with fewer trained specialists.
Automation must be proven in layers. Safe tests, repeated trials, and strict validation before trust is earned.
Reliable automation needs hardened sensors, because weather is the first enemy of electronics.
Two-person crews can feel faster, but also lonelier, with less shared workload and fewer checks on mistakes. Over time, decision fatigue becomes real. Automation must lighten the mind, not just the hands.
Modern armies measure performance like athletes, because two-person crews require consistent, repeatable excellence.
Instead of adding crew inside, forces may add helpers outside, unmanned scouts that expand awareness. The crew shrinks, but the team grows, machines working together to reduce human burden. Fewer crew can reduce life support burden, while increasing the need for spare components and diagnostics. Automation must survive time, dust, shock, heat, cold, because real wars don't pause for resets. As vehicles become computers, security practices become part of readiness and reliability. The best automation still respects simplicity, because in chaos, simple controls save lives.
Two-person crews succeed when discipline is cultural. Confirm, verify, cross-check, then act.
The crew station becomes an interface, built for rapid comprehension under stress. Four-person crews bring redundancy and flexibility.
Automation must prove it can match that resilience.
The smaller the crew, the more the doctrine must surround it with sensing, support, and coordination. If automation helps crews stay hidden, move smarter, and react faster, survivability rises, regardless of crew size.
Two-person crews push human limits. Systems must protect performance, not just speed it up.
The future isn't always loud. Sometimes the smartest machine is the one that stays quiet until needed.
Armor now fights in two worlds at once: the physical terrain and the invisible terrain of data.
Trust isn't automatic. It's earned through systems that stay correct when conditions are worst. Success means two people can operate at the pace of 4 without breaking under pressure.
The shift to two-person crews is already underway, driven by necessity, enabled by automation, tested by reality.
Technology evolves, but responsibility, discipline, and human judgment remain the core of armored warfare.
In the end, shrinking the crew isn't about removing people. It's about building machines that let two humans think faster, see farther, and survive longer.